Oh, there's so many. This is someone I've never met to this day, and this was someone that it was even before I had decided I was going to, sell sex. But just from my profiles online, there was this guy in Germany who somehow became obsessed with me and who hadn't met or anything like that. He started wanting to do this thing where he would pay me to talk to him and stuff like that. It went on to this thing of him wanting to give me all his access to all his accounts and control all his money and be in charge of him and control his life from the other side of the world and look after all his money, take what I needed for myself. It turned out that he needed this. He'd say something like, well, you know that this weekend I won't be able to really go out. I've only just got enough to eat and stay at home. And I'd say, well, that's what you deserve. And that's what he wanted. He said, you need a tribute for being like an alpha male and having a huge penis and showing it to me on the webcam and all that kind of stuff. And that was all it ever got to. Yeah. So he'd send me all his money on PayPal and I'd tell him what he could spend. It got to a point where he was addicted to giving me all his money. And it wasn't me trying to scam or manipulate or try and get money out of him. And I realised, okay, this is a sexual quirk. And so I started saying, yeah, I do deserve it, damn right. And if you'd done something socially or if you'd been for, whatever, and I said, well, do you realise that's an extra €10 that you could send me? I don't think that was appropriate. And it became this really controlling relationship that I had with him, and I never met him.
But you were still role playing. Did you
It
feel
was
guilty?
role playing, but I was really into it as well. I did start to genuinely feel entitled to his money. He just needed the sense of being broke, and he'd say all this sort of stuff, and I would talk about how, my financial security, and it was like, I don't even really need the money, but it's just I do deserve it more than you. I don't need, and I didn't, and it was great. It was helping me a lot of the time, the money, but he liked to paint this picture of me just having plenty of money of my own, not really needing it, but needing to get the tribute.
He had plenty of money, but he wanted you to...
He didn't have plenty of money, he was on a salary. I really got that he was living on just a salary. He was just a normal guy. He wasn't a rich guy playing games. You could see from the webcam, from the nerdy little bedroom that he had and all that
What was his job?
Yeah, in IT. I don't care.
I don't care.